I thought I was doing this to change this young person's life, but I think what came of it was she changed my life in the end. I'm Abby and I'm a foster carer with Allambi Care. I didn't know initially that I could be a foster carer. I thought, you had to be married and have a partner and own your home and not work and be available 24/7, whereas I've kind of learnt that anyone can be a foster carer, really. I started off as a youth worker with Allambi, so for me I had quite a strong connection with one of my, regular young people I supported, and so when I moved into the office and more of an admin role, one of her ITC house managers said, why don't you consider becoming a Respite foster carer for this young person? And I'd never even considered it, and I think I literally walked upstairs and the first person I saw was kind of like, how do I be a Respite foster carer? And then I attended one of the info nights and just really, said, can I be a foster carer? Are there any barriers? And they basically said, we'll do whatever it takes. Any kind of barrier we came up with, they were able to secure us, more appropriate housing. When it came to, we were both full-time employed and really focused on our careers, that didn't become a barrier. Where they figured out a way. So I think what came from that was their willingness to just do anything to get these kids out of care. I'm married, but I worked full-time whilst I was caring. So it started off as like respite care, so I'd have the young person over 1 or 2 nights a week. And then from that it just moved into 24/7 care. So there is a weekly allowance that, especially in THBC, it was always enough if we ever wanted to step back and really just focus on being a carer as opposed to working as well. THBC, or Therapeutic Home Based Care, for us meant that this young person came with some extra challenges as opposed to kids in the foster care system. However, that also meant that she came with a bigger team of supports as well. So this young person came to us linked in with, her behaviour support practitioners, her occupational therapists, and a team of experts that knew how to best support her. Coming from youth work, I felt like I had a little bit of an understanding of how to work with this young person, but for my husband, who hasn't worked in any kind of youth work before, it was incredible what one-on-one training they were willing to offer. Especially for my young person who's Indigenous, we did a lot of cultural training, a lot of one-on-one time with Allambi's cultural team, which was really helpful. We had a caseworker and a case manager who both would come and visit us weekly. We could call pretty well any time. There was no wrong question. And I think the biggest thing for us was not feeling like we took on this kid on our own, like we just kind of slipped into part of her bigger picture. Like she had a whole team of caseworkers and case managers and family and supports, and we just became one of them. Because of the extra funding that you get in your weekly allowance, and I feel like the extra supports you get as well, the extra specialist teams and extra rewards of seeing how much a stable home environment can settle these kids' lives and how much they, really turn out to be just like any other kid. I feel good knowing that hopefully this experience with this young person will have an impact on the rest of their lives and will, show these young people that there are safe, caring people out there, and showing them that there is another option. There's another way of living. I think if you were even considering becoming a foster carer or THBC carer, have the conversation with foster care or with anyone from Allambi really, because I think you'd be surprised about how they can support you and also about how much you could change someone's life, even just them meeting you where you are at right now.